Oh, there, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. I don't know why my audio just decided to kind of fail for a little bit there, but I'm back, and we are back with Morrowind. I'm in the Alderoon Guild Hall. Delivered the excavation report to Edwina, which means that we are presently questless. Hello, Josic553, and hello, Cross. As always, good to see you in chat. That's right. Let's see here. Oh, Jiminy Jeebus. So, I don't know why, but it does look like the controls have reset. Thank you, Cross. I appreciate the sentiment, but no. It does look like my controls have reset, which I'm not thrilled about. Because jumping with E in the year of our Lord 2023 feels a little bit weird. Same thing with... Where is my inventory? I'm overlooking something. Oh. Turn? Is that it? Okay, yay, hooray, we did it.
Wishes to you.
Ooh, and activate needs to be shifted over to E. Again, I don't know why game has decided to reset all of my controls. But whatever.
Do you need something?
I don't, but I appreciate the inquiry. So, tonight, we are starting in on the Morrowind main quest, hence the, what I think is a very evocative title, Baby Steps Along the Path of Destiny. We are currently, what level are we? Level 3, so not quite as high as I'd like to be, but whatever. I know what I'm doing. We're going to travel back to Balmora to speak with our patron Caius Cossivus. And, see what can be seen. So, Josic, I cannot speak for you, but Cross, I know that you were just a wee babe when this came out all the way back in 2002, 21 years ago, which is, ain't that something? In fairness, I would have been like 9 at the time? Yeah. So I wasn't... Excuse me, I am currently getting over something. I don't know if it's allergies or it's a little cold and something. What's up, Caius? Ready of orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabalus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first. Probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabalus and report back to me. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being a part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Ain't that the truth? That's Set's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Aramanwe of Sunhold. Short history of Morrowind has been added to your inventory.
Greetings.
I didn't allow on y'all's end a little bit, because I know it's loud for me. So we are going to journey over to the Fighters Guild and talk to Hasfat and Tabilis. We'll have some kind of a task for us in exchange for juicy information. Should let Born Loser know. This is the Fighters Guild. Should let Born Loser know that I am streaming tonight as well.
Shouldn't be here.
Yeah. You can frickin' deal with it, lady. Morrowind stream is a go. What's up, my good dude? Good day to you, Ned. So you're Caius, eh? And Caius wants information? Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what I know. What's the favor? There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arknichtand. Yeah. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on the side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the box, and I'll tell you what I know. So that's a fist, maybe a little bigger. Coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side and some line marks on the other sides. That's all I want, that little cube.
Yes?
Alright, simple enough. Go to Arknichtand, get a cube, and report back. Couldn't be easier. Unfortunately, I know how to get to this ruin. But because it's Morrowind, it will take a long time to do so. But that's okay. It's all part of making the world feel big, even when it kind of isn't. But that's okay. See, there it is. From a ruin right there. Still within the bounds of civilization, so I'll have to get a little bit further out of time before I can wait. Still technically in Balmora. We're within the greater metro area. Hello. I don't remember which spells are which. Excuse me. I do have my my trusty drinking vessel returned unto me, which is good. We finally got the ice maker put back in the fridge. That's why I'm using this again. Because drinking plain tap water just ain't the same. I do know that Morrowind isn't exactly the most fast-paced thing in the world, so I do appreciate anyone who opts to stick around. Oop. There we go. So how's everyone feeling this fine evening? Hey, Born Loser, good to see you in chat, my guy. We're back to the breakneck pace of Morrowind. Which we're all such a big fan of. Yeah, one dude standing at the end of a bridge, I don't care for that one heckin' bit. So he's about to get a face full of lightning. You got a little magic of your own, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Oh, hello. You can go to sleep now. Bye. So that, a shield spell might not go amiss. I should have unloaded some of this stuff. A Dwarven Warhammer. There's the frickin' problem right there. Problem, I have found thy name, and thy name is Dwarven Warhammer. Good news is, there should be a smith or some kind of merchant at Fort Moonmoth to sell some of this stuff to. As he clapped my frail, scholarly body.
Want something, friend?
Yeah, I want to get rid of some of this shit.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
Hey, yeah, you'll let me sell to you. Great. Don't buy that item. Well, poo. Ugh. You look like someone who would buy alchemical items from me. Ugh. And that puts a little bit more of a spring in my step, about which I shall not complain. Honestly, I should have looked at my inventory and unloaded some of this junk before I came along. There you go. Hey, Josek, I appreciate it. I really do. Gotta drive engagement with the personality more so than the content. That's the, I mean, it's all the content rather than the subject of the content. I won't say no to a fan, and the plan is to fan this spark into a flame. No, shut up. The plan is to do this every Tuesday and Thursday. Same great time, same great place. Shield up, and then there we go. That went much better. Nothing exciting on him. I mean, the most valuable thing on him is probably his armor, and it's more heavy than it's worth. Let's see if there's anything. Ooh, a ruby! Now that's worth something. cold is always nice. And weighs nothing. That's the point. Just do the old take all. There's a frickin' cliff racer around here somewhere, yeah. Come here, bud. Look, you don't want me here, I don't want you here. Let's have a tete-a-tete, you and I. We can come to some sort of detente. I will say, Josic, this is a, Morrowind is a frickin' classic, make no mistake. It's one of the good ones. Hence its, forever designation as my favorite game of all time. Aw. Hey, bud, sorry about that. It appears that the game's geometry has bested you. Real unfortunate, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Ha! He overcame the tremendous puzzle of a minor incline, only to be confounded by the next puzzle, a torch. Well, I was about to give you a fighting chance and come down there and hit you with my dagger, but no such luck, I'm afraid. I'll take your knife too. Why not? Now let me be incredibly clear here. Some of the tech in this game is janky as hell. This was Bethesda's first full 3D RPG, not using any kind of 2D sprites or anything. And it's old. Again, 2002. This game is not a spring chicken, but I think that the world building is really good. There's a lot to like in the gameplay, particularly the magic system, which is why I'm playing a mage. I think that the storyline of Morrowind is really, really good. Taking the kind of standard Elder Scrolls plot of like ancient evil was locked away long ago and is now breaking free, and like embedding it in this real narrative of a culture clash between a native population and an invasive culture, the Empire, as well as a religious conflict between the old Ashlander Dunmer and the new Tribunal Temple. It's really quite well done, in my humble opinion. I'm gonna wait for just like a second here. Restore my stam. And then... yeah, there we go. There's that. Okay, that's attached to the spell. Oh, I see. My Demon Tanto needs to be recharged. Bleh. Oh well. Oh, this isn't even where I'm supposed to be. All that build-up for nothing. I remember when I first played this game, I got so terribly lost in this space because we had an old like CRT monitor, and it was not bright, and it was difficult to navigate in a game that could get as dark as Morrowind could on that wimpy little
See what you're
screen.
made of.
Come on, bud.
You make this too easy.
Okay. All right. No. You've made your point. Ooh. Can't follow me through doors. There we go. What happened in Skyrim Anonymous? Did you play literally anything other than a stealth archer build? Because I would consider that messing up. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, because we are technically over encumbered. Going to little dormer coin there. Because all this stuff is like quite valuable. Is that it's not Hermaeus Mora, is it? Or is that the Daedric Prince of Merchants? I honestly cannot remember. Oh, yeah. I think you get those back once you complete that quest line, I think. Puzzle box. Now we are completely over encumbered by like more than double, but we can still use recall to get back to the Alderaan Guild Hall, where we will deposit all of our heavy stuff on the ground. I will go to a local merchant, sell a bunch of this stuff, come back, get the gears, sell those.
What can I do for you, friend? I'm listening.
And then I will get the stuff back to Mr. Antabolus back in Balmora.
What now?
What now yourself? Ugh, cops, am I right? Oh, man.
What outlander?
These are the kind of controversial statements I don't need to be making. I think that's a tavern over there. This should be a trader post. Finished the mage plot and had my own fancy room in Hogwarts room, and yeah, confidence was indeed a slow and insidious killer. Yep. Go. General
Quickly,
merchandise.
Outlander. I haven't much time.
Please take my many dwarven cutlery. Not cutlery, but dishware. I'll be back with more. You just hang tight there, bud. This throat of mine is doing a number on me. To the point that it might be a slightly shorter stream tonight, maybe only like an hour and a half rather than the typical 2 hours, but we'll see where the night takes us. We should be able to knock out the first two main quest plots, or at least the next two main quest plots, I should say. Over encumbered again? Oh, by quite a lot, huh? Do we have a feather spell? We sure don't. How unfortunate. I don't believe so.
Need something.
I'm typically not joined like on Discord or anything by Biggs or Sam or anyone unless I'm doing something multiplayer with them. And hey, if that's more your speed, that's fine by me. I appreciate you showing up in the first place. By all means, drop a like. And just keep a weather eye out for if I'm ever going to be playing like Don't Starve or Minecraft or Stardew Valley or The Forest. That's going to be with friends. For sure. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw down a mark here. Oh. This is embarrassing. This usually doesn't happen to me. There we go. And then we are going to grab
How may I help you,
the rest of our Dwemer cogs, and then teleport straight back there. See? I'm capable of being clever, although I did briefly lose track of where my stuff was.
What do you want?
Please, you're gonna have to come over here. There we go. Interested in doing a little work for you. An Ashlander handcrafted racer suede belt to a customer, but he failed to make his final payment on time. If you would find Ines Sarandis and get back my belt, or get the overdue payment of 50 septims he owes me, I'll pay you 25 gold. His parents died recently and left him their house and estate. He's fell in with a fast crowd. I believe he's taken a drink of expensive liquor and has incurred some gambling debts. He's a charming lad. Everyone likes him, but he's not very sensible, and suddenly becoming rich seems to have made him an irresponsible fool. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. When I get the fucking time for it. In the meanwhile, however, I have shit to do.
Go ahead. Ah, friend. How does the day greet?
Just dandy, bud. Just dandy. Have I claimed one of these bedrooms as my own? I don't believe I have. Well, this one's mine now. Throw down another mark spell here. Hey, first time. First try. Until healed. And then my guild guide back to Balmora.
Well met. Greetings. All right, I'm intrigued.
Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate the glowing endorsement. I'm not that likely to catch myself on fire in this game, however.
Speak freely, friend.
No training. Yeah, I have a problem with fire. I think that really started in RimWorld, where these raging house fires would just annihilate my bases. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. The first age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius and recommend some 6th house references. Yeah. Well, it's just so fun is the thing. 6th of the 7 Dunmer great houses. Nothing remains of the 6th house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses, following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Coggaroon. Okay, what about the Nerevarine? What can you tell me about that? The Icelanders believe that a reborn Nerevar will reunite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and the saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine cult. Tell Caius that Sean Gramuzgrob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Alright. But, like, what's the deal with this 6th house, then? Cheap books, St. Nerevar, Moonstar, the real Nerevar.
How can I help you?
Whoever this Nerevar fellow was, and whatever this prophecy is that's attached to him, it seems very much connected with 6th house. Extinct Great House. The temple says the ancient legendary evil beings that dwell beneath the Red Mountain in the Dagoth or region are the original leaders of this extinct house, sustained by some powerful evil sorceries. So I guess that is the cult. You've got these transformed people who were originally leaders within the 6th house that now are in the Red Mountain region.
Speak quickly.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till you set yourself on fire, huh, Anonymous? Yeah, being able to shoot fireballs is nothing to sneeze at. Unless you're sneezing fireballs, of course. What's up, Caius? I have information
well,
for you.
What may I do for you?
These are notes from Hasfat and Tablis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look over them in more detail, but now I have new orders for you. This is the notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gramuzgrob to tell you what she knows. Okay. Very smart. For an orc. Racist, Caius. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. Dear. Alright. Some Dunmer believe that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day reunite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders from Morrowind, and reestablish the ancient laws and customs to the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine. Say the Nerevarine will be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Indoril Nerevar. Cool. Although, I mean, born on a particular day, aka under a specific sign, to unknown parents, that could apply to anyone. That could even apply to my character, who was born under a certain sign, the Apprentice, and was an orphan. So, but I guess that's kind of the nature of prophecies, isn't it? They're kind of broad by out of necessity. Look at the Nostradamus stuff. kind of make anything make sense in retrospect. Horoscopes work the exact same
Do
fucking
you
way.
have something to say, Outlander?
Hello, Sean Grandma's Grob.
You need not be afraid. Welcome.
No
Only
interruptions. How many
fools burn
times?
My anger.
Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement, if you complete a little errand for me. Errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Levul Endrano. Find it in the Endrano ancestral tomb. Okay. He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in the Endrano tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Levul's skull from the ritual markings. What's your take on necromancy? The Empire necromancy is a legitimate discipline. Their body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But Morrowind, the Dunmer loathed necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dunmer summoned their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. Okay, well, what about the tomb? To the south of Pelagia, just off the road. Just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Satanin and southeast towards Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Alright. Danka danka. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, school will do that.
Your
I'm
actions
certainly
precede you,
sympathetic to
Outlander.
that. Unfortunately, there's no quick and dirty way to get to Pelagiad other than just walking. I gotta get out on the road and kick rocks, as it were.
Approaches.
But that's fine. It's not like an enormous jaunt from here to there. Although, before I do start off on my journey, I do need to go and blow my nose, so I'm gonna run and do that real quick. Ain't perfect, but it's a substantial improvement. Oh, don't wish these things on me, Anonymous. Honestly, the road to Pelagiad shouldn't be too thick with cliff racers. It's not a particularly mountainous journey. There's a little bit through a little ashland foyata, but that's it. Speaking of bird friends, I saw a cassowary on Sunday, and it was wonderful. It was all of my Christmases had come at once. My partner and I went to the local science center, and there was a cassowary, and I got to saw it walk, and I got to see those big, thick old legs, and it was everything I could have hoped for and more. Longtime chat participants will know what a big ol' fan of cassowaries I am. Because they are so very silly looking and so very dangerous. Well, good for Poland, I suppose. Communist invasion of Europe. President of Poland. But I was very confused for a moment because I thought that was a frickin' mud crab. Just kind of went sailing over his head. Oh. 103rd anniversary, so that would have been what, 1920? It's getting back in the years. What's up, Scrib? I really hope that I have not managed to get myself lost. I don't think so. Got lost in thought for a moment there. And look, there you go, Anonymous. A bird friend for you. Oh. Come on, bud. There's a little Quama. So then, Josek, I assume, quite possibly Josek, now that I know that you might be Polish. Not that I know really much about Polish pronunciation, or anything about Polish pronunciation. But I take it then that you are a visitor from across the pond? Okay, yeah, that was definitely a dead end I was coming up to, but no matter. Well, very nice. The Ned Finn audience grows and becomes international. And hey, I've recently started in on Cyberpunk 2077, developed by those favored sons and daughters of Poland over at CD Projekt Red. I don't know how many folks in the development team are Polish, but it's a Polish company, so... A little bit of mountain climbing never hurt nobody. Just remember, when you guys are here in chat with me, y'all are, as far as I'm concerned, unofficial citizens of Finland. That's Finland with 2 N's. Not exactly what I meant to do, but it'll work. As were the books upon which it was based. And as was a lot of the kind of pagan mythology upon which the books were based in turn, if I understand things correctly. I actually do have the first 2 short story collections, The Last Wish and The Blood of Elves, on my reading list for my Kindle, although currently I am reading the very good Barefaced Messiah, which is a biography of L. Ron Hubbard. It's a fascinating dude. Let's see here. Yes, I had to think briefly why I was here. Like, why am I in Pelagiad again?
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Can I have a bid? Thank you.
What was that?
Yes, I just need to crash for like 18 hours and I'll be out of y'all's hair, I promise.
Hurry this up, will you?
I'm not talking to you, lady. Jesus. Nice frickin' spider on your chest, though. Okay. So this tomb is supposed to be south of Pelagiad before you reach the fork. Okay. Okay, so that should be, yeah, the direction for both Vivek and... Ah, you know what? I'll bet it's right there. I'll bet that's it. I really need to do something with all these alchemy ingredients, because I'm not doing anything with them in my inventory. I really do wish that Morrowind's alchemy system let you, like, search by effects. But, oh well. It is what it is. Gonna wait for just 1 hour. Get my stam back. This is, yeah, the Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Right where it's supposed to be. Oh. Done without too much of a fuss. This here Ancestor Ghost. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take your money. So we can go to these shrines and get, like, diseases and stuff cured, or just a blessing, Veloth's indwelling. Which, hey, that fortifies our magicka. Cool. Here, this fella is immune, or at least highly resistant to cold magic, which is fine. Oh, hey, bud, you just gonna stick around there? Nope, ow, he hit me in my bones. I'll hit him back in his bones. Look it. That shield spell really does do wonders. Ugh. Fuck this noise. Man to man, you and me, let's go. This also reminds me, I need to... Ooh. Gray Shaft of Nonsense. No, we are... I myself... hail from the that most flabbergasting of countries, the United States of America. With all of the good and bad that comes with that. Let's see if this fella's any more receptive to cold. Nope, sure ain't. Do you mind leaving me alone? It's proven to be a little bit challenging. Store magicka, there we go. Not restoring it very much. Oh, I don't want to get my cheeks clapped by this dude. Please. Oh, gosh. Oh, I shouldn't be here either. Oh, there's a bone walker. That's good. That's definitely what I did want to encounter. Chug these things. I mean, New York's pretty dope. I've been fortunate enough to go there twice myself. But I myself hail from the just barely adequate state of North Carolina, which is at least the better of the two Carolinas. Now this guy I should be able to frostbite. I mean, I did, but not super effectively. Oh, bruh, please leave me alone. Do I have Fire Bite in my... I do. Oh, thank goodness, because that would have fracking killed me. More arrows is good. This dude is like kind of yoked, huh? God, that shield spell really does make quite the difference, though, doesn't it? Sheeshki kablishki. Good gracious. Can I rest? Sure can't. Can I rest out here? I sure can! Good gracious. Harrowing stuff. Yeah, California's frickin' big. My brother presently lives out in Cali, and we went to visit him, and it was like a huge trip just from like San Francisco to I guess not LA, Sacramento. Not to mention, by all accounts, like, don't get me wrong, traffic in New York is supposed to be pretty bad, but it's, like, considered to be still drivable versus California, which is just, everybody owns a car. Everybody. Whereas, like, you listen to people who live in, like, major, more East Coast and even Midwestern cities like Chicago, you know, plenty of people who don't own cars, and plenty more who own cars who haven't, had to really drive them in years and years and years. And that, honestly, is very appealing to me. The idea of usable, affordable public transportation. Don't mind if I do. Not to mention, it actually helps to keep down the urban carbon footprint of these big cities. Strong Feather. There we go. I knew I had some kind of a other spell. A summon spell would be good, actually. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Deal with this goober for me. Thank you. Goodbye. These dudes are playing around. I've contracted brown rot. The worst kind of rot. Oh, please pop off this heal, thank you. Well, that's part of the issue is my shield spell has gone off. You no kidding. Got yourself a not unimpressive CV there, my guy. So, since we're sharing, both my grandparents were vets of one sort or another. My paternal grandfather fought in World War II. He was a man of learning, so he was able to serve as a cartographer during World War II. Actually, got to meet Eisenhower when he was Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces, or whatever his official title was back at the time. Judgment, hello. There's the skull that we need. Whereas my maternal grandfather, he fought in Korea. Speaking of World War II, at some point, probably after I'm done with Barefaced Messiah, I'm going to have to go back and bite another chunk out of The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, which is very good and also very dense. Yeah, Anonymous, war is hell, and it does dreadful things to people. You know, mind, body, and soul. Ooh, there's a shrine in here where we can actually cure our disease. Would be just grand. Cure disease. No more brown rot for me. Yeah, that's going to be a big question mark over that one, Anonymous. So now we should be able to just recall back to Alderune. Travel back to Balmora.
What can I do for you, friend?
And yes, the draft is thankfully something kind of the past. Yes, that's a very good point, Anonymous. We have our
You
own
need
battles
not
to
be
fight.
afraid. Welcome.
Hello,
Only
Sharn.
fools earn my anger.
Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions about the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor the ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive out all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for the Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topics for Caius. Oh yeah, what's going on in Hawaii is wild right now. It's always something.
Is there something I can do?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Alright, so back to... I wouldn't be frickin' surprised if they are. So it's a dry time to be alive. Excuse me.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
What's up, Caius? Here to discuss your orders, Ned? Or is there something else you want? And these are Sharn's notes on the Nerevarine cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's apprentice, Ned. I'd like you to take some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plan for you. So if you'd like to get a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. But when you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. Alright. So let's see here. Where have we gone in the wide, wide world? Been to Aldvelothi, we've been to Margon, to Nisus. Travel to Ghostgate.
Speak, traveler.
Let's bounce our happy asses on over to Azura's coast.
Yes.
So over the east coast of Vardenfell. And
I can spare a few moments, if you care.
just do a little exploring around for the next 15 minutes or so of the stream.
All right, I'm intrigued.
We'll rest briefly. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking, as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but with every breath, your tongue fluttered in vain. Huh. Weird dream. Oh well.
What can I do for you, friend?
Is that what they're calling the next generation after Gen Z? The Alphas?
Yes?
I want to be at the Imperial Shrine. There we go. Don't mind me.
Yes?
Afternoon, gentlemen. Your skirts are looking fabulous as always. Well, any child of Born Loser is set to be an alpha regardless. One can only hope. Hello.
Bothersome creature.
Thank you. That's the gateway in. I remember how this works. Oh, he is a slave. That is unfortunate. Ooh. Where am I? The North Wing. Okay. Yeah, so technically, in Azura's Coast, you're not really supposed to wander around much without, like, a writ of allowance, essentially, from House Telvanni. Can be acquired
You have something to say to me?
around here. Should be, you know, a valuable thing to have regardless. Sadrith Mora is the House Telvanni seat, home to the Telvanni Council House, and the site of Tel Naga, Counselor, Mage Lord, Master, Naloth's Wizard Tower. Visitors cannot enter the town, but must stay in the Gateway Inn, a merchant inn for outsiders. Retainers and kin of the Telvanni can travel freely in town. Many outlanders here, but most are Telvanni mercenaries, craftsmen, traders, or
Anytime you're
slavers.
ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Any time now?
Don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I? Well, thank you.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble. If you want something, now's the time to talk.
for this, so make it quick.
I guess technically I'm not supposed to be inside with Mora, but the West Wing. I just want to go outside.
Assistance do you need?
South Wing. Also no.
Approaches.
It's just a regular ass door. So as much of a D&D nerd, Ned, you gotta be kind of excited about how much shine it's getting right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go. Yeah, no, ooh, that's my bones. Yeah, I'm a big old fan of D&D, so to see it, like, you know, kind of the recognition that that D&D has gotten. I really think that Stranger Things is a big part of it. I liked the movie. I thought that turned out quite well. You know, I heard someone give a really a succinct description of Chris Pine's career that I thought was pretty spot on. That Chris Pine desperately wants to be a character actor, but he's too good looking to fit into that kind of like John C. Reilly type role. Oh, that's a fish. All should know by now that I'm not a fan of the slaughter fish in this game. I'll take on a whole flock of those little bastards before I have to deal with the damn slaughter fish. A little shipwreck for us. A little bit of exploration action we can do here. For fucking nothing. Oh geez, Anonymous, what did I say? You know, I'm always choosing poor phrasings, really not intentionally. Well, there's absolutely fucking nothing here. And I guess I could technically take those 25 pillows, but... not really my speed. It occurs to me that... this thing has been on omnidirectional mode. Oh, I see. Well, it's honestly, it's good to know that it wasn't me for once. Indeed. Born Losers critique. Yes, yes, yes. It's a matter of national security at this point, honestly. Which means that it'll probably turn up at Mar-a-Lago in the next coming days. Plot and plaster. Just another tavern. Here in lovely Tel Arun. I have my moments, Anonymous. I really do. Yes. Y'all see that? That was smooth as hell. Cast my levitate spell midair. Folks, I do believe that I'm going to make it to this far bank real quick here and sign off. Oop. sign off for right now. Well, hey, Born Loser, they're going at it in about 5 different frickin' ways right now. So, we will see. I mean, Lord knows the GOP is trying to get Hunter Biden in jail for, like, owning a gun when he wasn't supposed to, which, like, I'd be opposed to, but these are the, you know, right to keep and bear arms must not to be infringed crowd. So, you know. Anyway. I mean, we accomplished what I set out to do. I did the first couple proper main quests. We got some information about the these local cults and superstitions, which ain't nothing to completely toss out. Folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye.